What do you do, Smith?
I revise history.
That's an unfortunate way of putting it. What you actually do is to rectify speeches and wrongly reported incidents, isn't it?
Yes.
Dangerfield, Dangerfield. No one will be surprised to hear that Tommy Robinson was killed in prison. It wouldn't be shocking. It wouldn't be a surprise. If anything, I think it's going to be more of a surprise if he gets through this stretch alive. You know, when I think about Tommy Robinson, it's an incredible story of survival on many levels. For decades, he's been treated nothing short of a pariah. You know, a figure of evil, someone to hate. Completely unsubstantiated claims of racism, of the spurious nonsense that is Islamophobia, etc. When all I actually see is a relentless desire to expose the hideous crimes of predominantly Muslim rape gangs that got to continue raping thousands upon thousands of white children, targeted, drugged, raped, trafficked, sometimes murdered. The authorities colluded with that. They absolutely colluded with it through fear of upsetting other Muslims. They didn't show any fear of upsetting the millions of people who are watching in horror as this crazy Soviet-like incarceration of Tommy Robinson. No, they don't give a shit about the white working classes, the natives of this land. Make no mistake, Tommy Robinson is a political prisoner, and this was planned in advance. No one complained. I can't imagine any of those defendants got on the phone and went, Tommy Robinson's outside court causing problems. No. But why did they do it? Without doubt, they knew this would blow up. Probably not as much as it's going to and already is. Links in the description to the petition, to the funding. But it's incredible that they showed absolutely none of the similar sympathies for the feelings of people that they showed when they let thousands of white girls, children, some young as 11, get tied to tables in the backs of kebab shops and raped again and again by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 men over the courses of weeks, days, years. One girl had 4 abortions in 5 years. This was allowed to go on. That's collusion. You know, it's incredible. After hit piece after hit piece, after coming at him from every angle, Tommy Robinson is now more popular than ever, best-selling author twice. Without him, I doubt we'd have heard about any of these rape gangs. And there's not 2 or 3. It's not just Telford. It's not just Rotherham. Oh, look into it. There's loads. Town after town after town after town into the double figures, more and more. And what, you think there's not more going on that we just haven't heard about yet? But no, they kept it down. They didn't want to talk about it through fear of upsetting innocent other Muslims. No such consideration for us when they've just done this bullshit to Tommy Robinson. Years ago, oh, they'd have dragged you out of your bed in the middle of the night, put a sack over your head, off to the gulag, never to be seen again. Didn't give a shit. Middle of the day, going out live, grabbed him. No, you're nicked. You're on a suspended sentence as well, some other trumped up bullshit charge, and he's gone to prison where he might get killed. And some people are saying, well, you know, it'll be amazing, it'll become a martyr. Look what that'll do for the movement. Oh, Shine, I'm sure it would. But let's not forget, he's a person like you and me. He has a life, he has a family, he has feelings, he has a future. And his poor fucking family must be going through absolute hell right now. And if we forget about people, about individuals, there's no point fighting for this anyway. You know, I think I'm always looking for hope in a situation, because without hope we've lost. And what's incredible is all these recent draconian hate speech laws. I mean, this bullshit. Free speech includes hatred. Why is this obsession with trying to pretend hatred doesn't exist? It's essentially human. You can push this stuff down. You can suppress it as much as you want. TikTok, TikTok. It's going to then come out sideways. Admit it, accept it, let's have it, let's air it. It is not a brave new world. It's this world, it's where we are. Show some bollocks. Not like the authorities that colluded with the thousands of lives that are now damaged, almost certainly beyond repair. The hell those children went through, the British establishment colluded with. Well done for you, for watching this video, for watching other videos, for using your hashtags, for going on Twitter, for having the bottle to speak in a culture where you are accused daily. You know what it's like, because you're like me, you get this. You're a racist, you're a sexist, you're an Islamophobe, etc., etc. All bullshit terms. All those words do, they have an absolute agenda to silence you, to stop conversation. As soon as someone calls you racist, it stops the conversation. That's all those words mean. They are there to stop a conversation that the state does not want you to have. So fuck them, ignore them. It's like far right. What does it mean? Nothing. It's just another label. It's another accusation that can be used to stop conversation. Don't debate with them. They're Nazis. Don't debate with them. They're fascists. They're far right. They're racist. No bollocks. You're just trying to stop us having a conversation that oh so desperately needs to be had. So stay strong. Stay courageous. Don't worry about those accusations. Find people out there. Use the technology. Use the communications media we've got. You need friends. You need support. You need people who think like you. Learn. Learn, stay strong and argue. And when I say I look for hope, look for optimism, these laws, the hate speech laws, what happened to Dankula, what's now happening to Tommy Robinson, the stuff we're seeing daily as England continues to fall, as England is now lost to the virus that is political correctness. The hope, the optimism is this stuff doesn't come from nowhere. This hasn't just been invented. This hasn't just been decided upon. No, this is a response. These laws, these actions, this tightening up, this lack of freedom on a country that invented fucking freedom and liberty and responsibility, personal agency. They're doing it because they've noticed an uprising. They're seeing a change. They're looking at the numbers and they're scared and they're trying to do whatever they can to stop it. And everything they do has the opposite effect. This movement, the one you're part of, the one I'm part of, this one that looks for justice, that looks for truth, that looks for responsibility, personal agency, freedom and liberty, is growing. There's protests about this Tommy Robinson thing in Germany, in Australia, in America. This is global. You, England, and your pathetic courts. The law, you know what the law is meant to do? The law is meant to maintain justice. And in front of the eyes of the world, you failed desperately. Putting a media ban on reporting the court case, reporting what happened to Tommy Robinson. Do you know how the internet works? It's almost like you are spitting on us after the affair. Pathetic. The hope is that all this is a response, and it is. Things are changing. People have had enough. The white British working class has been completely neglected, abandoned by the left, taken the piss out of by the media. Just nothing anymore. You know, no one gives a shit about them. They let thousands upon thousands of young white girls get raped, tortured, trafficked, murdered for fear of upsetting a minority. And they never give a shit about the native majority that built this fucking country. And now they're getting scared. And now the movement is growing. People from all different areas have got a common goal: freedom and justice. So every time you see something like this, every time you witness another stupid law, someone else going to prison, this happening, that happening, the clamping down, realise why. Because they're seeing a change, and the change is growing, and we will win. We will out. There's links in the description how you can help Tommy Robinson and how you can help support freedom. And keep watching these videos. Watch other people's videos. Talk about it online. Talk about it with your friends. Use your social networks. Do not fear the ridiculous accusations of racist and Islamophobe and all that bullshit. Be honest. Seek truth. And fight for freedom.
Long live Big Brother!
Alright there, if you enjoy my videos and my channel, I'm running out of money. I left England because it was too expensive. I moved to a cheaper area, namely Cambodia, but I'm skint. If you enjoy my channel and you want more videos, it's simple economics. In the link you can donate via PayPal one-off or Patreon a monthly donation. If not, no worries. Thanks for watching my videos and good luck.